I have my coffee. It's the morning before I jump in a car and drive down to South Carolina. But for now, I am going to do a bag opening. Let's see what's in this. I decided to do a different kind of live sale. I grabbed some of my small items or chipped items and some jewelry, and I ran a $1 starting bid on the items. I also grabbed a lot of my Christmas ornaments. I just sold this out of the buy it now during a live sale. Let me bring it over to the other items it sold. My friend Brianna from Primrose Collectibles inspired me today. She ran a live this morning where she had $1 starting bids on her items, and I was like, I think I can do that too. I gathered up a whole bunch of items, Christmas ornaments, jewelry, random items. I put it all out on my table and ran my live for a little over an hour. I just ended it a couple minutes ago, and I sold all of these items. Not everything went for $1 though. That's the starting bid. A lot of items did sell for $1, and I think one got bid up to about $3, and then this was bought out of the buy it now. That was bought for $8. It's a vintage Disney mug, Christmas themed. 1996. Isn't that fun? Sold these for $1, that for $1, these for $1. I did have these priced up a little bit higher and was trying to sell them on a live sale, but I'm like, they are chipped up, and I was like, they have chips all over them. I thought, let me just put them for $1. I do not have a huge cost into that. I have no cost into some of these items, like that, these. My daughter found this at the bins. This was in a baggie with other items, so I do have a little bit of cost into these because I haven't sold all of the items out of that little bag yet. This I have no cost into because that was a bin of what I call the blue glass bin. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace, and I have made so much money on that bin. I only paid $50 for the bin, but I'm well over like $200 and some. So as I sell off the remaining few pieces, I'm like, it's okay. I only sold this for $1 because it has internal cracks. It has a defect on it right there, but it's still beautiful. I just love the cobalt blue color of it. I sold a couple bracelets for $1 each. Those I had gotten out of jewelry lots. Sold another hot mat. This one has a little bit of, something's wrong with the yarn right there. And I had pulled it aside and wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. Thought about using it myself, and I'm like, no, let me just put it up for $1. And sure enough, somebody bought it. Because once you put like a plant on it, if you're using it that way, or just using it as a hot mat in your kitchen, it's not going to matter that there's a defect in the yarn right there. I sold so many of the hot mats. I think I said I had 3 left. I actually had 4 left because I wasn't counting this one. But now this one's gone. So now I'm back to only having 3 hot mats left. The Christmas ornaments, all of these Christmas items, I got these in mystery boxes and things like that. I have no cost into these either. So I sold a total of 13 items. I am so glad. Just clearing out is like, help me clear out my items. If you add that to the other items, I sold 21 over Labor Day weekend, and then another 18 during the week, and this is Sunday, and now I sold another 13. I am over the moon in terms of the number of items I have sold in roughly, was that 7-8 days, something like that. course, it's a lot of shipping I got to do too, but that's okay. I don't mind that part at all. So my total cost of goods on these items is $2.60, and I sold them for $22. All in for the week that I've been home, I sold a total of 52 items for $342.72. That is the most amount of items I've ever sold in a week. As a part-time reseller, I am so excited, even though some of those items were low dollar amounts. I have my coffee. It's the morning before I jump in a car and drive down to South Carolina with my daughter. She is still going to be working down there, and I'm coming along so that I can go thrifting and for her and I to have adventures. We'll be putting up those videos on our respective channels. My second channel is Start With Coffee Adventures. And her channel is Green Bee Explorer. And she just got back from Iceland. You're definitely going to want to check out her channel. Please subscribe to both channels. But for now, I am going to do a bag opening. Let's see what's in this. I got to get my coffee out of the way first. I love mystery bags. This one says $9.99, but if you remember from the haul, this was 50% off, which is why I picked it up. I might have still picked it up for that price, but at 50% off, this was an automatic yes into the cart. These are all hand-painted, signed ceramic pieces, and they look to be a theme. Okay, I got the first three out. Oh my gosh, I'm already in love. This is like a painted pony from out in the Midwest. They're all signed NK. Oh, whoever painted these did a really good job. And then there's some Native Americans, which are just adorable. And a bear. Let me get the rest of them out. Wow, these are gorgeous. Look at their eyes. They're so well painted. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Native Americans. Oh my gosh, look at the detail. That one has a drum, the necklaces, the headbands, the feathers, all of that. Oh my gosh. Look at the headdress on this one. And then I got that chuck wagon planter the same day. I'll bring that up and put that in here because it is definitely a theme. I was surprised when I saw that too. I was like, this all had to be donated by the same person. Look at the baby in the papoose on a rock. Oh my goodness. So detailed. And then the animals. Looks like a wolf, a sheep, a buffalo. Or in that movie, remember with, oh my gosh, that famous actor, they called him Tatungos. Dances with Wolves, that's what it was, that movie. Oh my gosh. We got a deer and a bunny rabbit. I did notice that the deer is damaged, but I don't think anybody's going to mind if they are picking up this, either this whole set. I'm debating, like, how do I want to put this into a live sale, but how? Do I put it up as one big giant set? Or do I sell them individually? Oh my goodness, I can't imagine selling them individually. I might have to put this up as a whole set. Look at the bear back there. And then, yeah, so this is damaged. It looks like it was broke and re-glued. Did a really good job. of putting that back on. It even has its little spots. And then the little rabbit. Oh gosh. A little rabbit. I just love this. What do you think? Should I sell it as a whole set, or should I try to sell them individually? I think if somebody was buying them individual, like, oh, I'll take this one and this one, well, then they'd be like, well, now I need to buy the rest of them. Oh, we'll have to see. I'll have to think about that. Here is that chuck wagon planter, which goes into the whole theme. It was $3.99, half price, so it makes it $1.99. It does have crazing on it. It's a pretty blue color. But I have other planters, so this I might have it in the same live sale, but I would also bring in all my other planters and maybe do all my planters and kind of do it in a theme. I always like to have some sort of little theme in the show. Please subscribe to my channel, put any comments down below, and stay tuned for all of my reselling adventures as I travel around and thrift at some new places. When I'm down in South Carolina, I am going to search out some new thrift stores and go to those, but I might hit up a couple of the other ones that are already my favorites.